Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5 and this is going to be a review on my Jeep Liberty Renegade. Just a little disclaimer at first, I am somewhat of a knife guy, but when it comes to vehicles I'm pretty ignorant. I've never really been into vehicles, making models, taking them apart, putting them together, maintenance. It was not my thing. I was never interested in it. A lot of kids at my school loved cars, but that was just not my thing. And there's the two dogs. The German Shepherd is Angel. That mutt right there was Missy. And they obviously wanted to be on camera. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, back to the vehicle. The reason why I got this vehicle was because a girl pulled out in front of me, ran a stop sign, and I crashed into her, and it totaled my vehicle. I was very happy with my old Jeep Cherokee. It got me to point A to point B. It had a fairly good-sized motor in it. It was a 4-liter, and it pulled trailers well enough. It did everything I wanted it to do. Had plenty of seating in it, but not a lot of cargo room. But after that vehicle was trashed, I needed a new vehicle. And there was 3 things I was looking for in a vehicle. One, I wanted it to be a Jeep, because I'm kind of a Jeep loyalist. I don't know why. I've been drawn to Jeeps. In my opinion, they look better than Hummers. It had to be a Jeep. I wanted 4-wheel drive, and I wanted a towing package. Well, I got 2 of those. As you can see, this is the trail-rated 4x4 Jeep Liberty Renegade. According to my speeding ticket I got, is a 2006 model, which I didn't even know that. I know that's bad, but yeah, as you can see, it's a 3.7 liter, a little bit smaller motor than my Cherokee. Also, you'll notice that it does not have a towing package. My old Jeep, it had a receiver for a ball, and it could pull a trailer with a mule on it, or some kind of ATV. I think it's a mule. But I want a towing package so I can tow a trailer with either a jet ski on it or a kayak, which I have a kayak. My dad has a jet ski, and what we do is we use those 2 watercraft to fish with. Hush, hush, stop it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to chill these guys out for a little bit. You gonna hush? You gonna be quiet? Good girl. Okay. But I really love saltwater fishing. More specifically, big game fishing. I love fishing for sharks, reds. Don't get me wrong. I like catching trout. I like catching flounder. And I enjoy eating them. But there's something about a fish that can pull you into the ocean. Just gives me a big thrill, and I really enjoy it. So that's why I want the towing package. So I can pull that stuff. I can pull a kayak, my big game rod and reels, and some ice chests, and I'll be set. I can put some, if it's just me and one other person traveling, I can use the back seat. If I have 3 other people who want to travel with me, you know, I can use the trailer to haul the extra stuff. But that's really how I envision this vehicle being used. And I've used it on one road trip, and that was to Arkansas to get my advanced open water certification. By the way, I passed that certification. And we really put this vehicle through its paces. We were constantly having a downshift, go downhill. In Arkansas, there was a lot of hills, a lot of mountains, and a lot of steep hills. And at one point, the GPS had us going through a river bottom. It was a bunch of stones, rocks, logs, and all sorts of stuff. And we managed to get through it in one piece. There was no backing up. We thought about that option, but it wasn't going to happen. Excuse me. So we had to drive on through that creek or river bottom. I call it a river bottom because you can tell when it gets full, it's pretty big. But the bottom part of it was about the size of a creek, so depending on the time of the year, it kind of shows you how big it is. But yes, we put this vehicle through its paces, and we drove all over Arkansas, and it served us well on that trip. Let's look inside. As you can tell, this is the inside. And there are two things about the inside that really bother me. One, it only has one cigarette outlet. And I really would like at least 2 cigarette outlets so I can plug up my FM transmitter and my phone charger for while I'm going on long trips. I can have my phone on charge so it doesn't run out of battery, and I can play my Pandora radio stations or my music that I bought while I'm driving. But you can't get everything. Can't have your cake and eat it, I guess. But so we only have one outlet. But what really irritates me the most is this. Check this out. All my life, when I've been riding in vehicles, the power steering or the crank to lower your window is always been here, or maybe right here, you know, for the crank. Some of you might not remember those, but back in the day, before power steering, you had to crank your windows open and shut. But now we have power windows, and this is not that. This locks and unlocks the vehicle. This moves the mirror to the right angle where you can see behind you. So where is the power window buttons? Those would be right here. And every time I go through a drive-thru, I need to roll down my window to talk to someone. I always paw at this section trying to get the window open. It just doesn't happen. And I'm like, well, what's wrong? I constantly have to think about where this is at. So that really kind of irritates me. Don't get me wrong, I love the vehicle. And under the circumstances, I got this vehicle at a very good price. It's only going to take 2 years to pay it off. And so I'm really happy with it. Some other things I kind of think is pretty cool. I like the tacks on the side of the wheel well. Has fog lights. But the fog lights, the bulbs are burnt out in them, so I need to replace those. I hear they go out pretty easily, though, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that anytime soon. Oh yeah, let me show you the back. Now, I warn you, this vehicle is kind of messy. We just got finished filming a big bottle cut test. And my brother's uploading that video onto his channel right now. So we got water bottles, we got the cuts, and got some snacks, toilet paper, blanket, towel, sleeping bag. You've seen the stuff that I keep in my vehicle on a regular basis, and there's just a few more extra ones in there. But you can see that we don't have a whole lot of cargo room. We have a little bit, but I really think a towing package would complete this vehicle. Even though it was not designed to tow stuff, I'm not planning on pulling anything extremely heavy. So, there's my vehicle. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, I'm not a car reviewer, but I do drive in one a lot. So, hope y'all have a great day. I'm a Satsu 5, and I'm out.